Oh
Hello,
god.
everyone. Welcome back to the SlapDash podcast. So I am your host today. Attended by my co-host here. If I sound different, it's because I'm recovering from a chest cold or whatever the fuck it's called. So how you doing today, Mr. Co-host?
Um,
What the fuck was that?
uh,
Stop eating the mic. How are you doing today, man? This weird morning.
I'm doing pretty good, all things considered, honestly. I'm doing pretty well.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm doing pretty okay myself. Uh,
Doing so well to just give me one of these.
just recovering from a sickness. Which I think I'm on like. Hello, we're taking a little break in this video to show you our new sponsor for our channel, Dubby. Say hello to our sponsor, Dubby, an up-and-coming energy drink that uses no maltodextrin filters or artificial dyes and is packed with amino acids.
Nootropic and nootropic and 150 milligram of caffeine per serving, as well as having zero sugar and is completely gluten free.
Check it out at www.w.gg and use our code SlapDash for 10% off and to support our little channel here. It would be greatly appreciated.
Thank you very much, Debbie, for sponsoring our tiny little and up and coming channel. Thank you all for coming back on the channel of Slapdash, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of it. Thank you very much.
The outskirts of it now. I'm like getting fast. I'll probably be 100% tomorrow. But yeah. So today's episode, we don't have anything specifically planned. We're mostly just gonna talk about whatever comes to mind, I guess. Hmm.
Sounds good to me.
So what's on your
I mean,
mind, Room? What is going on in that little fucking dome of yours?
oh, not much at the moment. I mean, I woke up early today, did the dishes,
And by early, you
played
mean
some Nautica. Other than that, I'm just chilling right now.
it's a vibe for real, for real. We on spring break right now. Plus it's a Saturday, so it's like yeah, got a
It's
whole
very chill
week.
today.
Probably gonna record a whole bunch of videos over the break if we can. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Get some
yeah.
cool ones
Hmm.
out if we have
I
time.
guess we can talk about one very big thing that's going on right now, the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah, yeah, it could be. What do you think about that? What's your view on that whole thing going on?
Not sure. I mean, Jake Paul going up against Mike Tyson. I mean, it's like people want. I mean, it's more. I feel like it's more of a biased kind of view because people want Mike Tyson to just knock the shit out of Jake Paul because not really anyone really likes Jake Paul. I mean, this is fair, but of course, with many different factors in mind of an actual fight, it's like Jake Paul. He's younger than Mike Tyson. He's still pretty fast. That doesn't mean Mike Tyson isn't fast at all. He still keeps up with himself. I mean, he's still in shape. He's not out of shape. So, although I'm not exactly sure whether or not his punches are as lethal,
Okay, so here's
or if he's just or if he's just gonna bite Jake Paul's ear off.
all right. So here's my thought on it. So I've seen videos of current Mike Tyson training, and I've seen videos of Jake Paul training, and in all honesty, I'd say Jake does have speed, but Mike Tyson just has that overwhelming power. Like seriously, even in his age, he still hits hard, fast and hard. Like seriously. Also, age difference. It's like what 30 years, but even then, in the end of the day, it's all about who's stronger, who's faster. And
Well,
let's
yeah,
face it.
that's the
Let's
thing.
face it. Will Jake Paul be able to handle more than like 5 hits from Mike Tyson?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Also, gauging by age, Mike Tyson has more experience in the ring compared to Jake.
Yeah,
So he knows
there's
how.
a giant skill gap.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, like 50 wins to 6 losses compared to 9 wins and what 3 losses or 2 losses or whatever on Jake Paul's side.
Yeah, I
And like
mean,
Mike Tyson 46 KOs, some shit like that.
yeah, Mike Tyson is 100% just an absolute beast.
He's a fucking monster. It's crazy. Now
Yeah, now Gate.
let's take this in a different direction. What about Logan Paul? Do you think if Logan Paul were to box Mike Tyson, he would stand a chance? Well, a better chance.
Well, that's a good question. I mean, Logan Logan Paul Logan Paul is bigger than Jake. Although Jake Paul does actually take in more of account towards an actual boxing career. Logan Paul doesn't like do boxing as much as Jake Paul
Yeah,
does.
I know.
So
He's like gone over to like wrestling and stuff. I know, but like I'd honestly say Logan Paul probably does stand a bit of a better chance. Not saying that I root for his scamming ass, but still.
you just gotta know. It's
Yeah.
every day, bro, with that Disney
Okay.
Channel flow. 5 million subscribers in 1 month. Never done before.
I thought it was 10 mil.
Yeah, it probably was. I don't know. I
10
don't care
mil
about
in
that
six
song.
months. Never done before. I remember when that shit was like the biggest thing on YouTube.
Yeah, everybody listened to that fucking song a while ago.
Some
It's like,
fucking retarded ass shit. Goddamn
uh,
brain rot before brain rot was a thing.
people loved that song. I don't know why, but funny enough, it's a, it's one of the most. I think it's one of the most disliked or liked videos on YouTube.
Also, weirdly enough, I think that song happened around the golden age of YouTube. I'd honestly say.
Well, yeah, that was like on the high rise.
Right now we're in like the silver age.
Yeah, yeah, that was during like the high rise of the Paul brothers' popularity.
Yeah. Got Discord notification. Damn it. Whatever. Huh. But yes, boxing in
When it comes
general.
to,
It's a fun sport.
yeah, it's fun to watch. Because I mean, when there are different kinds of matchups and factors towards it, you also got other stuff like MMA, like the UFC.
Well,
Then
also,
different,
I heard. So remember
different.
that MMA fight I was talking about with like the powerlifters, fucking like Mitchell Cooper, Brian Shaw, Eddie
Yeah.
Hall, and Thor Bjornsson. Well, apparently the fight
Yep.
got called off, which fucking sucks,
What?
or like delayed or something, which fucking sucks. I wanted to see those mountains fight. Like seriously,
I wanted to see those mountains fight.
I wanted to see a visual representation of what would happen if actual mountains were to throw hands. Like that would have been fucking awesome.
That would be moving so slow. They'd just be like,
They're pretty fucking fast for their size.
just throwing
Bro, imagine
haymakers in
being
slow
grappled by
motion.
Brian Shaw, a 6'8", 400-pound monster. Like
The boxing may
Jesus.
end up, yeah, the boxing may end up just turning into like some sort of grappling.
Well, it's a MMA fight.
Oh,
Well,
it's
there's
an MMA.
grappling and
Yeah, that
shit involved too and all that.
that adds up more. So
But Eddie Hall did do some boxing too. There was actually a boxing match between him and Thor Bjornsson to like
they fought each other.
to like set off their beef because Thor Bjornsson like apparently beat Eddie Hall's deadlift world record by 1 fucking kilogram. So it was like it was like an unregistered like world record being like judged by biased views and shit. And Eddie Hall wasn't too happy about it.
I don't know. If I was him, I'd my ass off 1 fucking kilogram. That's hilarious.
Well, yeah, but it's like Thor. I don't know too much about the drama. It's just something like Thor thought that he was like way better than Eddie Hall because of it. Like he's like saying, "Oh, this wasn't too hard," shit like that. It's also Eddie Hall does have a bit of an ego, but like I think someone like him is allowed to have a little bit of an ego. Like bro is like a world's strongest man winner, so he's got the strength to put behind the ego. So it's like yeah,
That's a fair perspective. I mean,
I think
okay.
if you have the means to the end of an ego, then you're allowed to have an ego. If you could put your hands where your mouth is, then I'd say go go for it. That's my view on it, at least.
Not a bad view or perspective on it. I mean, makes enough sense.
What about you, man? How do you see that?
I mean, definitely a certain way. Definitely a certain way you can look at it. I mean, I don't know too much. In fact, I don't know anything about powerlifting or
It doesn't
like
even have
different competitions
doesn't
like
even
that.
have to be about powerlifting. Just like egos in general.
Egos in
Yeah,
general.
let's
Well, I
go
mean,
like egos in general. How about that?
we were just talking about the Paul brothers, so when we're factoring egos, I think we could probably put them in maybe the top of the list.
Yeah, no, they definitely suck their own dick sometimes.
Eh, I mean, who doesn't want to go into the middle of a Japanese suicide forest and record a swaying body? I mean,
I mean, who doesn't want
like,
to
come
taser
on.
a dead rat and try to bring it back to life? I mean, come on.
I have made a severe lapse in my judgment.
I mean, who doesn't want to scam their viewers for millions of dollars? Come on.
Yeah,
And
Crypto Zoo, like, who
that one
doesn't?
was recent, like Jesus, like really recent.
Yeah, yeah. I think Logan Paul has got himself into more shit than anyone can
Like,
imagine.
dude, you already got millions of subscribers. How much more money could you possibly want? Like,
He just wants to buy out the entire world.
bro already lives in a multi-million-dollar house. Like Jesus.
I
I think
mean,
you're good. I think
I
you're good
mean,
on the money, man.
I mean, if he wants to like innovate with different sorts of business expansion, I mean, he can do it. He can do whatever he wants. Go ahead. But
Yeah, but
like,
scamming? It's like, why?
yeah, scamming. I mean, of course, like other things like the stuff he did in the past with the rat, the suicide forest. I mean, that's all just in the past.
But like, the fact that he's still doing shit currently is just
It's
Jesus.
impressive, yeah, considering the fact that that kind of mistake would probably like cripple many other people trying to go forward. Like, say maybe if iDubbbz did it, I think he would have been canceled.
Or Mr. Beast.
Mr. B. today
Mr.
I just
Beast. Today I
today
scammed
I
100 million of my followers.
today I just went to Japan's national suicide forest and I am going to claim 10 bodies.
And I'm going to bring them back to life. That'd be a crazy fucking video, though, to be fair.
All you hear in the background is Among Us music. Do, 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 do.
Nah, nah, you just
Bum,
hear.
bum. And then all you hear is
Nah, all you hear is.
oh my god. Like,
Nah, all you hear is.
that is so
Not so fun when you're on the other end, is it?
holy, holy shit, that is so loud.
Not so fun when you're on the other end, is it?
I don't know, you tell me.
Luckily, I have my Discord audio turned down for me, so.
Uh,
Okay, it's no sound effects. Ah.
hey, the one who gave me this power.
I can revoke it, biatch. Stop. Jesus. God. Oh yeah. Also, TikTok live stream.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
fucking
For
stroke.
those watching, I live stream on TikTok now, like every other day. So I'm gonna leave a link to that in the description below, just so the shameless self plug there.
Uh,
Where I like stream video games and shit. Maybe I'll make a Twitch soon.
hashtag self promotion be like.
Yeah, maybe I'll make a Twitch soon too. Oh yeah. Also, Rune, you're gonna join me on some of them live streams, right, boy?
Oh yes, I got you, my friend. I got you, Mr. Italian
Yep,
plumber.
we're gonna do live streams of us reacting to TikTok cringe.
Oh boy, cannot wait.
Yeah.
That is going to be extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Okay. What else?
That is
What are some weird Mormon
gay.
facts? How about that? Or some like funny
Some
facts? Did you know that at one point in H.P. Lovecraft's career, the KKK told him to calm down because because he was making them look bad? That's an actual thing, by the
Oh,
way.
I did not know that about Mr. Lovecraft.
Yeah. I mean, he named his cat the N-word, so.
Well,
If you say dog, I'll fucking
yes.
strangle you. Oh.
I don't think he would ever have gotten a dog. I mean, I'm surprised the man had a wife.
Maybe who knows? Maybe the wife was the racist one. She just made him look bad.
Well, I mean,
Well,
he
maybe
got
they
the
were
cat when he
both
was 8.
racist.
Well, I mean, yeah, Lovecraft got the cat when he was 8 years old,
Pretty sure
so.
he was like more. I think he was like more racist when he was younger. Than as he got older and traveled the world more, he like got less racist.
Yep. I mean, Lovecraft, I mean, he was a massive racist. He was a xenophobic. He did not like a lot of people. I mean, I think you could just chalk it up to the idea that he just hated people, because
I mean, look
I
at the
mean,
shit he wrote.
for sure
So
he, huh?
look at the shit he wrote. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely. I
I
have
know.
his Cthulhu mythos. The stuff, yeah, I know about the stuff he wrote. It's definitely questionable. But I mean, hey, I mean, whatever floats your boat. You want to write about racism? Yeah, sure, why not?
You want to
Go right
cancel
ahead.
that?
Go
Cancel
right
that.
ahead to the point where you're just gonna lead yourself down a path like. I mean, he did later develop cancer, so.
Talk about karma. Jesus.
RG, okay.
What?
He's a racist, so he gets cancer, karma,
I
life
mean,
exchange.
am I wrong though? Like,
Uh,
bro,
uh, I mean,
created God. Bro created beings so fucking we vile that they just popped into existence and just gave them fucking cancer.
I mean, well, Lovecraft he was actually an atheist. I mean, he had his whole philosophical belief on cosmicism, and we've touched on this
Have you
before,
ever
but
heard of
it's like,
the belief of nihilism?
well, cosmicism as it is, it's like it's a belief on the idea of the ever expanding universe itself. Humans have no place in it and are unimportant to it at large. So, I mean, the KKK, I think they had some good points there.
I think we should watch how often we say the triple K run.
What do you mean, the Cool Kids Club?
No, that's triple C.
Not
That's
if you spell it with
CKC.
K's.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, okay.
I mean, kid is spelled with a K,
That's enough.
so
That's enough racism. Okay.
that's enough
I think we've
racism.
gone to like the point where if we continue, it might become problematic.
Just use this clip, take it out of context, and use it to promote your channel. It'll be great.
Alright, have you ever heard of the belief of nihilism?
No.
It's the belief of absolutely nothing. I saw this video on it that I honestly think could be fun in reaction. Well, maybe not. It's like by this dude who I never did much research in it, but it sounds very interesting. It's like the belief of nothing. Also watch this one video. It was called The Psychology of the Devil, which is really
Uh,
interesting idea of like um fuck, I'm blanking on even though I watched it like 10 times. My
Kind of reminds me on the whole idea of how people get atheism confused with like stuff like abstinence and stuff.
brain. Yeah. There's also the
Considering
people
atheism,
who confuse
atheism is
Satanism.
just a belief of science.
Then there's the people who confuse Satanism with the belief with Luciferianism.
Cheddar cheese.
Yeah. Do you know the difference between Satanism and Luciferianism?
No, I do not.
So Satanism, most Satanists are actually atheists that are actually atheistic. Weirdly enough, they don't believe in a god. They actually just use Satan, like the Church of Satan, for like tax purposes, and like what's the word? And like a symbol of free will and shit like that. They like use
Tax
all. They like
purposes.
yeah, because like churches don't get taxed, right? So like if they're a church, they can't get taxed. Like their income can't get taxed, and they can spend more money donating to like foundations and shit like that.
I could just imagine. I could just imagine, like, say, like a streamer just in the middle of a stream. Oh, thanks for the 100 bits, Satanists.
Honestly, with the weird Twitch names, it's not out of the ordinary.
Oh,
Even
thank
look
you
at
for
my
the 100.
look at my Discord name. It's fucking Lucifer underscore 23. Look at my fucking TikTok profile name. It's Lucifer Morningstar. But to be fair, that's mostly because I got really obsessed with the Lucifer comics. But still,
I just thought you liked morning stars.
then then the now Luciferianism is the belief in is the actual belief in like the devil or Lucifer and shit like that. It's like the belief that he is the true God, shit like that, that he was done wrong, and to like follow in what he says and shit like that. Now that is a Now that's a theistic belief.
That's certainly something, all right.
Yeah, yeah,
Amogus.
yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm.
No,
Let's think of some other
bro's about to
stuff.
start. Bro's about to start busting out a rap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Fucking just
yeah,
say the N word in the
yeah,
first 10
yeah,
seconds
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Hey, I gotta blow my nose real quick.
How's sickness treating you, buddy?
Oh, I said I'm blowing my nose. Give me a minute.
Yeah, okay, okay. Bone, they left me broken view.
Alright, okay, I'm done. Sickness. I don't get sick very often, so this sucks. This is like,
uh,
I don't like, I hate getting sick so much because it means I haven't gone to the gym in a week, man. It's killing me.
strong,
I've been sick since Monday.
strong immune system.
It fucking
Couldn't be me.
sucks, man. Now I know how you feel
Strong
every
immune.
other day.
Yeah, now you know. This is me every other fucking week. You for you, this is like a once in a lifetime thing.
For me, this is a like
Bro was about to start. Bro was about to start speaking in tongues.
bro was no, I can't say that.
Bro was about to. Ombararak marivechanare.
Bro, better best.
Oh no. Oh Lord, I'm about to bust. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, I'm about to bust.
Okay.
I am about to
The fucking
bust.
duck noise. God damn it. Oh god.
I am about to.
Bro, one of these days, by the way, we need to go to the gym like super early, so that we can record some lifting videos.
Some of those stupid ass fucking videos where it's just like
No, just like standard workout
it's like
routine day, hitting
it's like
PRs.
it's like one of those goofy ass Sigma videos where they just like give you the look of approval when you do a heavy lift.
It's me watching. Oh yeah. Well, I'll probably talk about that after podcast, but yeah. What are your plans for the break, Rune? For this next 13 days we got. What's your plans, boy?
Well,
Seeing any family? Doing anything, boy?
well, take care of some credit recovery work over the break. Hang out with
Definitely.
friends. Record some stuff with you. Maybe go to the gym. Well,
Standard.
yeah, go to the gym.
Yeah, standard fucking Sigma male shit.
Mm. Yeah, that inject 3,000 milligrams of ketamine into my veins.
It's caffeine, and you're talking about me, actually.
Well, no, I'm actually just talking about ketamine. You think I'm using caffeine? Fuck that shit. I want me some ketamine.
I want the shit that make my teeth grind, man.
I want that shit to make my veins strain.
I want the.
I want that.
I
I
want the.
want that unleaded gasoline pack.
I want
I
the.
want that that shit oil rig gas pack.
I
I
want.
want that nuclear fallout pack.
I want that shit makes my cum blue.
What? I want that. I want that splooge pack.
I want that shit to make my cum red, man. Feel it in my balls.
Reminds me of when Heinz made that colored ketchup stuff.
Oh god.
You want ketchup that's purple? It's a purple sauce, but it actually looks like jam, but it's actually ketchup.
Oh god. I want that shit to
Did
make
you
my
just
boogers
gag?
taste like ice cream.
Wait, what?
I want that shit to make my boogers taste like ice cream.
Boogers taste like ice cream.
I want to inject
Sounds
that
like
shit
you've
into
been
my
digging for
fucking
gold.
veins.
Sounds like you've been digging for gold a bit.
I'm like digging from brown.
What are you just shoving your fingers up your ass?
No, no. No, no, why did I say that? No. Oh my god, we're not
Digging for
even half an
brown.
hour in. Oh god, what are we supposed to talk about in the next 30 minutes? Oh god. Well, I'm the
Dig for brown?
host, so what am I supposed to say? Think of the shit, bitch. You want you on the flop. Keep going hard. Ooh.
God damn, he's that big? Holy shit.
I can like hear your brothers in the background.
One of them was just playing Subnautica, and he nearly got killed by the Reaper Leviathan.
hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
wait, what were you just talking about?
Nothing. Let's drop
Oh
it.
yeah, Heinz ketchup.
So why is that funny?
Uh,
I have no clue.
Now Heinz ketchup Do you prefer Hunt's or Heinz ketchup?
I don't give a
Hunt's
shit.
ketchup
As
or
long as
Heinz
it's
ketchup?
red and tastes like ketchup, I'll eat it. I don't even use ketchup that much.
As long
I just like eat things just without sauce or with barbecue sauce or ranch.
as it's red, it tastes like ketchup.
Yar. Yar, Mr.
You shut the
Squidward.
fuck up, bitch.
Mr. Squidward.
Fuck you, crabs.
Mr. Squidward. My Mr. Krabs impression is getting better.
Mr. Squidward.
I can't do the laugh just yet. I
Oh,
was watching
Mr.
Goons.
Squidward.
I was watching Goon SpongeBob moments.
Huh?
I was watching the Goons SpongeBob moments.
It's actually kind of funny because I was doing the same thing earlier.
Hey. Like Yummy's fucking Mr. Krabs impression is so impressive.
Same thing with his plankton
I
impression.
know. It's like she's a victim, Krabs.
She's a victim, crabs.
God, that shit had me dying. God, how do they come up with that shit? Like planktons are. God.
I'm fingering her motherboard, crabs.
No.
Crabs?
No, you're putting a USB-C in the USB drive, boy.
No, I'm putting AV out in AV10.
You put in the USB.
I'm putting the AV in and the HDMI, you know what I'm saying?
You put in the input into the output. Wait.
All you're gonna hear is
Output into the
ding,
input.
ding. All you're gonna hear is ding, ding.
Ding, 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 clank. Ouch!
It fucking.
Oh my god. Have you checked the group chat, the dumbass quartet group chat yet? See what Terrence sent?
Oh no.
It's actually related to what we're saying right now, weirdly enough.
I just noticed that.
Clink, clink,
Oh.
clink, crunch. Ouch!
What the fuck is that? I mean,
Here.
I mean.
I mean, if it's got a
Can
hole.
you
Oh no! Don't you fucking say it. Oi, bro! Don't you fucking say it, innit?
Why'd you turn British?
Oh, skibbly dop.
Skibbity bop 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 bop. Yes, yes, yes. Skibbity beep. Skibbity bop.
Skibbity deep, skibbity deep, skibbity double dop.
Skibbity bop bop bop. Skibbity yes, yes, yes. Skibbity beep. Skibbity bop. Skibbity double do double do double do double do.
Our generation's humor, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, honestly, that's more Gen Alpha humor.
Gen Alpha, God.
Third generation.
Skibbity dorp. More Gen Z humor is more like Mr. Beats.
Mr. Yeast.
Or Mr. Yeast.
Mr. Beast, if he was a piece of bread, Mr. Yeast.
Elon Crust.
Long. Just long.
I'm just thinking about the fucking image of a piece of bread with a JPEG of Mr. Beast's face on it.
Mr. Yeast! It's so stupid.
Don't forget. Juan. Hans.
No, Hans. Don't forget Hans. Don't forget Stump. God.
Fucking humor, bro.
You're going in timeout.
What?
Okay. Okay, I brought you back.
What the fuck did you just do?
I can take you out of the recording, and I can move you to any recording I want.
But why would you do such?
I'm putting you in the timeout. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm just gonna leave him there until he stops. Until his thing is not green. There you go.
You just restrict soundboard access for me, you fuck.
No, I didn't. I couldn't even do that if I wanted to. I just put you in the other recording room.
Alrighty then.
Oh, stop! Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyways.
Monday left me broken. Tuesday
Okay, I think that's enough. God, 2 crabs, 1 lobster.
2 crabs, 1 lobster. Hey. 3 planes, 2 towers.
2 plane, 1 tower.
Don't forget the Pentagon.
2 tower, 2 plane.
I just imagine on September 11th just being woken up and it's like, wake up, they hit the Pentagon, they hit the fucking Pentagon.
They gone down, hit the Pentagon. People in the country be like, they gone down, go hit the Pentagon. Please say something, so I'm not in silence now.
Oh, my brother really wants me to stop recording so we can watch Dragon Ball Super.
We got around 36 right now.
Suggesting. Wait, what? How do you suggest it, first of all?
Let's say 23 minutes. Can you do that? Can you do 23 minutes so we can get a full hour?
Fun.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball. So yeah, let's talk about what happened in the Dragon Ball community recently. I guess I'll just talk while he's muted. Akira Toriyama, creator and founder of the Dragon Ball franchise, he passed on March 1st, and his death was announced March 7th. Oh yeah, 7th I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, Akira Toriyama recently passed away on March 1st, and his death was announced on the 7th.
Which is incredibly sad. It's like Dragon Ball is like a part of literally hundreds of millions of people's childhood. Big part of so many people's lives.
Yeah.
It's insane. But at the same time, what happens happens. Nothing you can do. Death is, what's the word? Imminent. Nothing you can do to stop it. It's everyone. It'll come for all of us at one point. Whether it's self-inflicted or inflicted by another person, or just nature running its course.
Yeah, one of the biggest struggles of all this is how we're gonna break it to the cartel.
The cartel actually called a ceasefire, weirdly enough, to honor Akira Toriyama's death. I'm not even joking.
That's awesome.
That's just what I've
Honor
seen
the
though.
death of a great man who has created such amazing things
I mean, it's like he broke the internet how many times
so
with
many
his
times.
creations? Like Jesus. Pretty sure during the last few episodes of Super, like Goku versus Jiren fight, like most like anime streaming services, like their fucking websites were like being overfilled, like just crashing over and over because of how many people were using them to watch Dragon Ball.
Of that massive milestones with with the different sorts of transformations throughout the entire show and all the memes that came out of it,
Super
all the video
Saiyan,
games.
Fall Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Grade 2, Super Saiyan Grade 3, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Rose, Super Saiyan God Evolution, Super Saiyan Kaioken times 20, Ultra Instinct Omen, Master Ultra Instinct, True Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, yeah, that's all I got.
Definitely some of the most amazing transformation moments throughout the entire franchise. One of my favorites is Gohan's transformation to Super Saiyan 2 in DBZ.
That one. Cell Saga is one of the best sagas in Dragon Ball Z.
One of the fucking best.
But Goku's first Super Saiyan transformation was also really good.
Yeah, that moment was amazing when he transformed into Super Saiyan for the first time after Krillin was executed by Frieza. That shit was fucking spine
Same
tingling,
thing
bro.
with Goku's Super Saiyan 3 transformation. Like, the whole process, the animation of it was just incredible.
Yeah. And this is to go even beyond.
Then we got
Yeah,
then we got absolute monsters like Vegeta and Gogeta.
all the different sorts of fusion techniques.
Well, there's Fusion Dance. There's the Batara earrings. There's like just
The
like
Mechians, they have assimilation.
Namekian merging. Then there's other races that have some kind of merging. Then there's the fusion bracelets in Dragon Ball Heroes, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, Dragon Ball very good. I'm actually planning on rewatching it soon. Dragon Ball Z. I plan on
You're watching
rewatching
what?
Dragon Ball Z. I plan on rewatching it again soon.
Yeah, I mean, after Super, my brother and I are gonna start watching GT.
Be prepared for a massive downgrade.
So great.
Mostly,
Is it that bad?
Akira Toriyama didn't even work on GT.
Well, yeah, I know that much. I
And
know
yeah,
it's like it wasn't
kind
Akira
it's
Toriyama. It
kind of
was
bad.
like
It's bad. It's bad. A lot of it's pretty bad. I'd say the only good parts of it were like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, and maybe the Shadow Dragon arc. I'd say those were like the best arcs. Was Shadow Dragon, which is like the last arc. Which technically, I'm not saying spoilers, but it's like, yeah, Shadow Dragon arc is probably the best one. Only one that good. So a lot of it just doesn't make sense. That's the thing. But otherwise, man, I watched the whole thing one time. I mean, I watched it, so yeah,
yeah. I mean,
it was
after
good.
GT, we'll also watch Dragon Ball.
Thing is, not necessarily is GT bad. I would just say it's nowhere near as good as the other ones. It's like the run of the groups. It's like the run of Dragon Ball. It's no by no means horrible, but it's like nowhere near as good as the other ones.
And then you also have the whole thing about like the Dragon Ball movies, all of the stuff in them up until like the Broly movie back in like 2018 and the Dragon Ball Superhero movies before that, they weren't canon because they were being made and taking place and like during arcs that were already happening.
Hmm. although no, actually, BoJack Unbound could be canon because it takes place
Well,
in between the Cell Saga and Blue Saga, so it technically could
well,
be canon because it makes sense
well.
in the
That's the
timeline.
thing. That's the thing, buddy. We won't ever know because you know.
Too soon, but
And yeah.
yeah. Also, why did your audio get echoey all of a sudden?
Well, I had to move into a quieter place to record.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Uh, Dragon Ball. What's your favorite? I guess. Let's go Dragon Ball villain. What's your favorite Dragon Ball villain? Or like
Hold
antagonist?
on a second.
Doopity doop doo. Dum 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 doopity doo. Doopity doopity doop doo. Doopity doo doo doopity doo. Doopity 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 doo. Doopity 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 doo.
Anyways,
Favorite Dragon Ball villain. By Dragon Ball, I mean any villain in the Dragon Ball franchise, or like antagonist, whatever suits you, boot.
you still there?
Yeah, I just blowing my nose real quick. Hmm. Dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. Dum 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 dum. Try to say something, cause if you are, I can't hear you.
What?
If you're trying to, what are you trying to? I can't. Wait.
What?
Okay, I can hear you now. I wasn't sure if you were trying to say something or not, cause I kept hearing like cuts.
You can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Underhinga. Nem. Ich neem. Ich neem.
All right, but question. Back to the question. Favorite Dragon Ball antagonist, and that could be from any of the franchise series.
Ah, that's a tough one. Well, because I've never watched any of the old like Dragon Ball Z movies, so I can only give a perspective on like the main franchise itself.
That's all right. Just that's all right. Just say whatever. Say the villain you want.
Let's see. Yeah, I'd say Cell.
Cell. It's really
Yeah, Cell
interesting.
was the coolest fucking antagonist
Nice.
I've ever seen in the game. On top of that, Super Saiyan Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, that shit was amazing.
Yeah, it's like the choreography wise, the fight, like the way it was animated was fucking impeccable.
It was so fucking amazing.
You
It was
talk
the
about it like it buy you dinner.
perfect. What?
You talk about it like it bought you dinner, took you out for a date.
And hey, what's going on, Pookie? You trying to pull up? Probably not. You sound like you're still dying.
No, alright. Huh. From my favorite villain. Probably Majin Buu, weirdly enough. Boo. Fucking. Mostly because I'd say he had the most variety out of any of them. Because we got Kid Boo. We got Fat Boo. We got Evil Boo. We got Kid Boo. We got Super Boo. We got Super Boo with Gotenks absorbed. We got Super Boo with Gohan absorbed. We got Super Boo with fucking Piccolo absorbed, for God's sake. And then but the thing is also Majin Buu led to like the best fusion, fucking Vegito, like goddamn fusion of
The Vegeta fusion
Goku and
in that arc was amazing.
Vegito. Like we got to see Vegeta, we got to see we got to see Majin Buu get beat up by a goddamn sentient cough drop. No, by a goddamn sentient jawbreaker. Like he turned Vegito into a jawbreaker, and then Vegito still proceeded to whoop his ass. That was probably one of the funniest scenes in the fucking arc, honestly.
And it was interesting to find out that later revealed in like the future Trunks arc and Super, when two humans fuse, or well, any mortal being fuses with the Patara earrings, there's a limit for an hour.
Yeah, but I feel like I felt like that was a retcon. Honestly, it was definitely a retcon.
Yeah, for the sake of making sure that Goku and Vegeta would not stay fused together.
Pretty sure they could have just like wished for them to be unfused with the Dragon Balls. Honestly, they could have kept the
Yeah, I mean,
forever time limit, just had them unfused with the Dragon Balls.
wasn't there like I'm sure there wasn't there like some sort of manga, I think, where it's like there was like somebody created this, I'm not sure, fan manga, or it
Ultra
was like maybe
Vegito.
a main manga.
There's the I think I know Dragon Ball, the Ultra Vegito manga, where it's like Vegito. They're like where like Whis gives Goku and Vegeta like angel ranking Potaro earrings, and it like fuses them together forever, or like there's no time limit or strength limit on them.
Yeah, and then it's like Vegito just like decides to like stay with Bulma.
Then no, oh I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Dragon Ball Multiverse.
Yeah.
Talking about that the alternate universe Vegito where they never infuse. Oh, I thought you were talking about a different one.
Yeah, there was, I think, was that like some sort of fan made manga
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
it's Dragon Ball Multiverse. It's a fan made manga
Yeah,
made by Gogeta
yeah, because
Jr. and Nanketsu or whatever.
yeah, it's an interesting concept because it's like, yeah, if they were to stay fused forever within Vegito, and they would have, not sure.
We got it's like Dragon Ball fan mangas are so awesome because we get to see shit like Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, like fucking Broly versus Vegito. Goddamn. More
I didn't think
matches
about
of
it.
Goku versus Vegeta.
Isn't that copyright infringement?
It's under. I think it's safe with parody law because it's its own story. Technically, just using characters.
And there's a lot of gaps with public domain and parody law.
Well, it's still technically a parody law because they're not doing the actual story. It's still its own story with just the characters in it.
Although, is it?
And plus, Bandai isn't like Disney. They're not gonna sue shit like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Akira Toriyama isn't Nintendo.
Yeah, Akira Toriyama also wouldn't even let them sue because he actually loved like fan mangas and shit like that. I mean, like his fucking co-writer, a Toyotaro, he actually was a fan manga artist. Like before he worked for him, he actually wrote. Have you heard of Dragon Ball AF?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Toyotaro wrote Dragon Ball AF, and then he got hired as a main co-writer of Dragon Ball and like a main artist and shit. Like most of the Super manga is drawn by a Toyotaro. It's fucking awesome. And thing is,
Yeah,
I'm like 90% sure that Toyotaro's gonna uh continue writing Dragon Ball Super
I
and Dragon
mean,
Ball Daima and stuff.
certainly hope that it continues to be something good.
Well, to be fair, Toyotaro was writing big a big percentage of Dragon Ball before Toriyama even passed. Like he played a major part in writing it. Like Akira Toriyama in Super, he didn't write all of it. He helped write it. He was one of the main minds behind writing it. It was a group writing Super, and then Toyotaro was like one of his main co-writers and shit. So if anything, Toyotaro is gonna continue writing Dragon Ball. and continue like doing the art for it and shit like that.
Well, yeah, considering the idea that there's already stuff that's like been in the manga and it's going to continue. So, are they just going to continue with Super in the anime, or are they going to create a whole new anime for the different arcs that are going on?
They'll probably create a super the fucking anime is super ended, so it's probably like be like season two, like super season two or some shit. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm not that goddamn producer. I don't know.
Well, that all just comes down to an executive decision in the end, and I certainly hope that we can see something amazing in the
Dragon Ball Super Duper.
Dragon Ball Super Duperman.
Dragon Ball Mega.
Dragon Ball. Fucking laugh.
Fuck. God, yeah, I'm sure it's still gonna be just as good, if not as good, with
I
Toyotaro.
mean,
Hopefully, at
I
least.
believe, I believe it'll still be good.
Yeah, I hope they don't. Yeah, I can't say that. But
I mean, putting it in a bigger perspective, Toriyama, he was going to pass eventually.
bro is 68 years old.
Yeah, he was
Makes
he was
sense.
reaching towards an end.
Yeah.
But that does not mean his legacy will not be cemented
Oh
forever
yeah, no,
within.
he is immortalized with Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball franchise, he's immortalized with it.
And now he is with King Kai. Well, maybe King Yama if he's on the snake way.
hmm.
That all entirely depends on if he just ends up in Otherworld on King Kai's planet, or just on Snake Way within Otherworld, or maybe if he falls off Snake Way and ends up in
Heffel.
what did they call it in the English
Heffel.
dub, the
Heffel.
Hall of,
Heffel.
yeah, well, like what did it stand for,
Heffel.
like the Hall for like Eternal Losers or something.
Some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, what was it? The Hall of Eternal Losers, something. It's like, because they don't want to call it hell in the English dub because censorship purposes.
Which I don't get, since they have people killing people, like Vegeta, like Nappa and Vegeta and Nappa turn an entire city into glass. Like,
And funny enough, in the Frieza saga, you see Vegeta like slaughter like a bunch of Namekians in
yeah,
pretty brutal
you
ways.
see him fucking just like smash one's head in with just his bare
Yeah, that
hands,
shit.
just fucking squished like a grape.
Yeah, it gets pretty fucking brutal in the ways they kill people in that franchise. So it's kind of like, is it hell? I mean, they probably just don't want to label it as hell, as like, I don't know, vulgar, but they don't say intense swear words. In Dragon Ball, they've said damn it, crap.
They say hell in the anime too. They say hell.
Yeah,
Like the Vegeta says like what the hell like every
yeah.
fucking line he has.
Which is interesting because that phrase implies that that place is called hell, or like hell exists. So
Exactly.
it's
So
kind of
like,
like,
maybe it's like, well, then again, you gotta take into account that there's like four different dubs for Dragon Ball Z. There's the original dub, there's the Ocean dub, there's the Z dub, there's the Kai dub, then there's the Z Kai dub.
yeah, there's a lot of them. And
Yeah,
of course, when it comes to most of North America, the Z Kai dub is what most people have watched.
yeah. There's also, but also Dragon Ball Kai. It's like Dragon Ball Z Kai is like some of the fillers from Z, but like nowhere near as many of them. Because Dragon Ball Kai is like it's Dragon Ball shortened without any of the fillers. it just sticks to the manga content pretty much is what it is.
This is a nice way to do it. And
Yeah.
considering like the Dragon Ball Z dub compared to Dragon Ball Z Kai, the Dragon Ball Z dub honestly had like voice lines for Goku. He said a lot more like roast worthy kind of stuff towards his
Mm.
enemies and like a lot more intent. He gave a lot more intense speeches. Like when he was fighting Frieza on Namek in Dragon Ball Z, he said in the Dragon Ball Z dub, he said some pretty awesome shit, like some
We're
intense shit. He was like kind of mocking him, insulting him most of the time.
we're forgetting about
And
one
then,
thing. We forgot about one
huh?
dub. The GOAT.
But
The GOAT. Dragon Ball's abridged. Dragon Ball Z
oh
abridged.
my, Dragon Ball Abridged is so fucking funny.
This is so good. It's so funny.
And it's interesting to think that that is not the only anime that's ever been abridged too.
Yeah, I know. They also Seven Deadly Sins was also abridged. They also have an abridged one.
And the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime was abridged. I watched that. I could not for the life of me stop laughing.
I think it was called the Seven Deadly Sins abridged had a specific name for it. I think it was Seven Deadly Schmucks. I think is what it was called.
Seven deadly fucks.
I think that's what it was called. And like Meliodas was like aggressively Scottish for some reason. And when I say aggressively, I mean aggressively Scottish.
Like he says words to the point where you can barely understand them.
Sometimes it's like, "Oi, you fucking cunt! Oi, you bitch on Elizabeth!" Like shit like that.
You fucking cunt, I swear to God, to come over here and fucking kick your run down under, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
Yeah, like shit like that. Then it's like
Is
fucking
is a is
fucking
like a bridged anime technically copyright?
no, because it also falls under parody law.
So it's like
Because
telling the main story
it's
just
content
differently.
recreated. It's not. It's recreated. I'm like, there were completely separate storylines in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, like Android 16 liking birds, being obsessed with birds.
Well, I mean, he did like nature in the
Yeah,
actual
but
anime.
like in that they made him like weird with birds.
Did they make him autistic with birds?
Yeah, like I
Like
like
Buddy,
that bird.
bird.
Then like the fucking like hell they even changed up the way that Goku got off of Namek in the bridge. They like made it so that there was like a muffin button on Frieza's spaceship, and like he just like hit the muffin button over and over until he was like surrounded by muffins. Then like he like got saved by like was it like he got saved by flying off of Namek in like a fucking cylinder of muffins or spear of muffins. Not even joking.
Uh, hey, are you Frieza? Yes. Great. I'm gonna deck you in the schnoz.
Then there was also the Ghost Nappa storyline.
Oh snap!
Vegeta,
The best thing to
wanting
ever,
you.
the best thing to come out of the Dragon Ball fandom, Ghost Nappa.
Vegeta, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Gosh. Then there's a fucking Piccolo's thing where it's like the people who he like combines with or assimilates with or whatever are like stuck in his mind or he's like talking to Kami and Nail while he fights.
Yeah, I mean, one of the funnier parts was like the abridged in the World Martial Arts tournament where Videl was getting her ass kicked by that one guy, and the audio for her voice was just so funny. It's like, oh my god, my arm is broken.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did this. So the thing is, they did. This one dude. What was his name? Fuck. There's this one Dragon Ball YouTuber who like did like a cover of every single Dragon Ball arc. I mean Dragon Ball Z arc, and he asked Team Four Star to like make abridged clips for each one, especially for the Buu Saga. So like those Buu Saga clips were it's honestly awesome that we got some Buu Saga clips. Like we got abridged Vegito. Like God. That's like the one thing I was most excited for was a bridge Vegito, cause it's like a bridge Vegeta with a bridge Goku. It's like, and I loved it how in the like with a bridge Vegito he couldn't say Goku.
We are the combined version of Vegeta and Go
Go,
Go
yeah.
Go.
It's like it was so fucking funny. Like Kakarot. We are the combined versions of Vegeta and Kakarot.
Which is kind of funny because it's like a probably a minor detail, but if you notice within like when they first fuse in a Vegito actually refers to them as Vegeta and Goku, but in Super Vegito refers to them as Vegeta and Kakarot.
Okay, so manga Vegeta and anime Vegeta are two separate beings. They call him Vegarot in the manga like fans because he's like a different thing, I guess.
Vegarot.
Vegarot. Like there's Vegarot, then there's
Veg-
Vegito.
we are the combined version. We are the combined versions of Vegeta and Goku.
Then Bridge's Boo was also pretty funny.
Like, are you okay? Shut up. Vegeta and Go, Vegeta and Kakarot.
What's another good bit? Fuck. He had so many good running bits. Of another one was like Vegeta going mine type deal. It was like
I want to become a Super Saiyan. I wanna.
yeah. God, and then the perfect Cell. Cell is just a fucking character in the abridged version. It was so funny. He was so weirdly gay though for some reason.
Yeah, he was. He also
Goku
like
was
had
too
like
actually. Thinking about
he had
it.
some he had some like funny bromance with Yamcha too.
Also, he had like a undying hatred for Tien. Cause like when he was in his semi-perfect form, Tien just kept on hitting him with the
Yeah, I
Kiko.
remember.
Oh, just fucking kept hitting him with the fucking like an hour, like 30 minutes straight.
It's like I'm gonna come out of this hole, and I swear to God, if you say that shit one more time,
Kiko,
Kyoko,
huh?
go fuck yourself.
It's fucking dude. It was so funny. It was like when Goku gave up in the Cell Saga. It was like, oh, which fighter are you going to have me fight next? Is it Tien? Please tell me it's Tien. Yeah, but you're right. The thing with Yamcha, it was like Cell had like a fucking weird respect for Yamcha, cause like Yamcha is the underdog and shit.
Like,
It was so
it's
funny.
when the funny thing is when they were all like spectating for the Cell games, and then you just Cell is like listing off everyone. He's like, "Oh hey Yamcha, how you doing, bro?" Yamcha's like, "Oh I'm all right, thanks, man." It's such a fucking. It's so funny to see like Cell, a character in the franchise known for like the idea of like perfection and like wiping out the human race, just be like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" Like, dab me up.
Then
That's what makes Abridged so funny. It's because you can just do like make these characters, give them separate personalities from their actual like main counterparts, and just make them absolutely fucking stupid.
then fuck, what thing?
I
Another
would love to do like some sort of abridged anime with you guys if we could. That'd be so funny.
dude. I'm trying to think of another Cell bit. Also, I love that Cell's fucking. They also did Gohan Super Saiyan 2 transformation. Honestly, it was just as good as the original. Like the atmosphere, the music, the way they did it. It's just like, bro, it like was still just as like goosebump inducing. It was fucking amazing how they did that. It's like they managed to have it silly while still keeping the awesome, like, just like seriousness of the original.
Yeah, it's funny to think about.
And it was like, oh my god, it was so good to watch for the first time. Then fucking Cell sang a fucking Frank Sinatra song as he was dying, like, I did it my way. Like, God,
You
it was
know that
phenomenal. His
it's
voice
funny
matched it so well.
because it's like if we were to abridge an anime, what anime would you want to abridge?
Oh, fucking, that'd be really. That's a good question, actually. I've seen a lot of fucking anime. Give me a second to scroll through it in my brain.
I can just imagine you closing your eyes and picturing yourself in a massive area with
One
like dozens
Piece.
of
No, I'm
monitors.
kidding.
Huh?
One Piece. No, that take way too long.
One piece of bridge, I mean, not a bad idea.
Fuck.
I would
I say we do. I say
honestly,
that's
I
One
mean,
Piece.
I don't know anything about One Piece or like, well,
That'd be
or any
even
of the
fun.
characters.
That'd make it even funnier, honestly.
Just what I'd want to do is just for you to assign me a like any character, and I'll just give them the stupidest fucking voice in the world.
Honestly, you probably wouldn't be too far off. Some One Piece characters have some pretty dumb voices.
Just assign me like, just assign me just like a random like female character, and I'll give them the most masculine voice ever.
That's honestly not too far. That's honestly, you probably get the voice spot on. If I gave you the
It's
right
like,
character.
it's like they just give me some sort of female character, and they'll be like, "Hey guys, I have a pussy."
Fucking what's it called? Oh wait, what did you say? What did you say?
You're so out in space right now.
I'm
You
like
didn't hear a
trying to think
single
of the
thing I just
no. I
said.
all I heard was I thought it what I thought I heard. I don't know if I did hear it, but I thought it was hey guys, I have a pussy. I thought that's what I heard. Is that what I
That's,
heard? Did I hear that right?
yeah.
I had to double check. I was not sure if I heard that right or not.
It's such a fucking backspin reaction. You're like, okay, what? Wait, what the fuck?
Because I'm like trying to think of something and then I just hear pussy in like a deep voice. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey guys, I have a pussy. You
I
want to get
can't.
inside of
I
it?
wonder what your fucking family thinks when you say this shit.
They. I mean, I think out loud all the time, so they.
God, I can't think about anime. Fuck, man. I've seen so many, but I can't think of it. Ooh, High School DxD could be funny.
Oh my god, no. That would be even better
High School
because there's so
DxD.
many.
Yeah, I know that's why.
There's so many female characters in there to just give them such masculine voices.
I think we're gonna have to. I have to take a fucking massive fucking shit. So I say we call it here. We're at an hour and 12 minutes, so I say we good to call it
Alrighty
here.
then. Alrighty then.
So yeah, thank you everyone for getting to the end. If you did, um, this has been the SlapDash podcast episode 14. Wow, 14 episodes, huh? We Oh yeah, don't forget to use code SlapDash on w.gg for 10% off any purchase. We will see you all on the next one.
Pussy.
Adios.
Pussy.